The long history of olive oil production includes many countries around the globe, 9 of which are in the European Union. The European Union is the largest producer that accounts for just under 70% of the world's olive oil production. It is also the largest consumer and the exporter of the oil. The regulations in place are there to ensure that all the checks required are done both on the national and the regional level. The vast space of around 5 million hectares of olive groves is therefore covered by the member states, which make sure that the checks are performed and the required quality reaches the consumer. Right after Spain, the largest olive oil producer is Italy, with a production covering all corners of the peninsula. One of these dark green oil producers, going above and beyond the European Union requirements, is Antonella Rastrelli. Her estate is situated in the village of Spazzovento in Carmignano, Tuscany. The olive groves are close to Florence, about 12 miles away, and also to the birthplace of Leonardo da Vinci. Podere Midolla, or Midolla Farm, has been around for centuries and in Antonella's family's hands since the 20s of the last century. The farmhouse, or more specifically its central part, is over 5 centuries old. It has been renovated according to the latest sustainable criteria, including things like fitted solar panels, rainwater recovery, and use of geothermal probes. In the mid-90s, the olive oil production was turned organic, and since 2008, Antonella is growing olives using natural agriculture methods and producing high-quality natural agriculture extra virgin olive oil. The farm, surrounded by the rolling hills and beautiful nature, at 360 meters above the sea level, has also opened the doors to agritourism. The guests staying at the farm can enjoy the local Tuscan cuisine: bruschetta, pasta sauces, vegetables, all prepared by the owner herself. This lady does it all. She cares for the olive groves, harvests olives and bottles olive oil, manages the lodgings and cooks for her guests. During the harvest, the busiest part of the year, when olives need to be pressed and processed as soon as possible, Antonella works literally around the clock. Most of those thousands of bottles are filled by Antonella herself. Her taste buds, trained and developed over the years, help her to produce an outstanding oil. Over the years, since 2008 natural agriculture introduction, the quality, taste and the flavor, she says, have all gradually improved. This is confirmed by many awards from various olive oil contests and exhibitions. Let us now hear what Antonella has to say about converting to natural agriculture production and what it means to her. I have abandoned the old agricultural customs and the ways of thinking that were bound only by the economic reasons. Instead, I turned my attention to the philosophy that is more deeply connected to the nature itself. As a result, I came to understand that the saying, "Nature can teach us everything," is true and can provide us with everything we need. Human beings do not have to intervene in the workings of the nature. We don't have to apply additives to the soil, such as synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, and animal manure. These are not necessary at all. In the years since implementing natural agriculture, I have enjoyed great pleasure and excellent results. Natural agriculture leads us to the spiritual and to the sublime. By practicing natural agriculture, the nature teaches us what to do. One gets a feeling of being part of nature, and the desire to serve it comes naturally. The nature provides us with what we need, and what we should do is to accept its workings as they are. It is not about taking from the nature what we need. It is about accepting nature as it is. By doing so, our hearts will fill with gratitude, and as a result, we're able to receive an even greater blessing from nature. I'm so grateful to heaven and the nature for all these blessings. It has been a wonderful experience. After this heartfelt message from Antonella, it would be difficult to add anything more sincere and deeply felt. One can only close eyes and, powered by sheer imagination, wander off to the olive groves, feel the wind and the sun, listen to the sound of cicadas, and much more that was built in every drop of Antonella's oil she was born with and still produces to the delight of many consumers.